So hello everyone, and welcome back to Divine Rebel. My name is Racey, and I'm going to be doing the reading for you today. It is a general reading, so take it as it resonates. Energies are fluid, gender's fluid, roles can be reversed. I may be speaking about Sagittarius, but if you're cross-watching for them, I might be speaking directly to you, so take it how it makes sense for you. I do use profanity and talk about adult things, so if that is not your thing or you have children around, just don't appreciate that kind of discussion. Respectfully, you can sign off now. All right, so Sag. Sag. I'm going to use my Barberry Tarot to give you a week-by-week overview for July. And I'm going to clarify with my Wisdom of the Oracle deck. And then I'm going to pull some Lightworker Oracle and some Power of Love activation cards to give you some guidance and advice at the end. Okay. Sag. We did have the Ten of Swords come out in the pre-shuffle, so just keep it in mind that there's an energy of betrayal or self-sabotage because, life is a mirror, so just remember that. Alright? Something's not right. Something's not right. Wow. Sag just letting somebody know you can't juggle me. King of Cups in the reverse. Alright. Sagittarius. Clarify week 1 for me, please, Spirit. Clarify week 2 for me, please. Clarify week 3, please. And clarify week 4. Okay. So Sag, we did have the Ten of Swords come out, right, in the pre-shuffle. So that's probably the big energy surrounding a lot of what's going on. Alright, there's this energy of betrayal and maybe being afraid to sabotage yourself in the air. Alright, so week 1 for July. We get the Hierophant in reverse with the Queen of Wands and Judgment in reverse. Okay. There's a very high soul contract that hasn't been completed. When the Hierophant comes out, it's the highest of high soul contracts, and it's left open-ended. With the Queen of Wands here in the upright, I do feel like there's obstacles that are being removed. I mean, she does have a dagger on her, which is like sharp, short communication skills. Very to the point, maybe a little fiery, right? Might come with a little heat. Because I heard someone's judgment is out of place, right? Someone's judgment's out of place. Someone hasn't quite awakened to whatever this higher soul contract is yet. So there's obstacles being removed week 1 to this higher soul contract, where something hasn't necessarily been brought to light. There might be some kind of, because the judgment card is sometimes has to do with resurrection. And so, you might be dealing with someone from your past, a higher soul contract that Maybe this hasn't fully come to light yet and hasn't necessarily resurrected yet, but it's there and there's energy that's manifesting it. The clarifying cards, we got no place like home and a leg up. Now, no place like home is the authentic path. That is feeling safe in your own skin. That is feeling safe with, your partner or your job or whatever it is. It's feeling safe and secure in your life. And I feel like a leg up, you either may need help or someone's offering you help. Someone's offering you help, but there's obstacles, right? But there's obstacles. There's something off. So week two, we get the Six of Swords in the reverse with the Seven of Pentacles in the reverse and the Ace of Swords, and it's clarified by Loyal Heart. All right. Whatever this soul contract is, this higher contract that hasn't fully come to light yet or fully resurrected yet, you can't move away from it mentally. You can't seem to move away from it or release it. You're very loyal at heart to whatever it is. You're very loyal at heart to whatever it is. However, with the Seven of Pentacles in the reverse, you're tired of waiting to reap what it is that this contract offers. Right? The Seven of Pentacles is about waiting for results, having to put in more work. And this is like, I'm tired of waiting for someone to put in the work. I'm tired of waiting for the harvest. So this could also be an energy of taking it into your own hands and doing the work yourself. You can't move on, but you've got work to do, and it's not showing up on the other end. And that's the truth. With the Ace of Swords, you might definitely be communicating that to this person or a circumstance. Like, listen, I might not be able to let this go mentally, but I'm not necessarily willing to put in any more work towards it. I'm working on myself. I can't wait around. I don't have time to wait around. Right? So if someone's coming back and the offer's not quite what it should be, or, the commitment, right, this higher contract isn't being proposed in the upright, the contract is not fair or balanced or the way it should be, nothing is going to resurrect, nothing's going to be realized. And I think despite the fact that you maybe can't move on, you're not willing to wait around. And I think you're communicating that. The truth is the key, and it's hanging from the banner at the top over these two owls. This is ancient wisdom. They're connected at the hip, they're joined at the hip. They're both manifesting the same egg, right? The same divine cosmic egg. They're both manifesting on the same journey. This is, who maybe they're meant to be with, but there's something in the contract that's off. There's an obstacle that hasn't been removed. And Sagittarius is like, despite the fact that I'm loyal to you, something's not sitting right with me, and there's action steps that need to be taken on the behalf of someone else. Because Sag is tired of feeling like the victim come week 3. They're releasing the Nine of Wands, which is the wounded warrior energy, feeling like a victim. Sag is like, I am not a victim. I am not a victim. I will reinvent myself with the Page of Wands. I will reinvent myself, hell or high water, like the Phoenix. That's the energy in this card. The Page of Wands, complete reinvention of the self. Sag is like, you won't even recognize me. This Knight of Pentacles, who is always looking for flaws, who's always cautious and looking for something wrong. They're like moving forward without a fucking care. You know what I mean? Like, listen, I gotta do shit. I have shit to do. I don't have time, right? Because the Knight of Pentacles is slow moving and they're wearing a mask. And Sag is like, I don't have time for your masks. I don't have time for your games. I don't have time to wait on you. Whatever this is, whether it's a person or a circumstance, Sag is like, I don't have time to wait. I don't have time for this mysterious, I look for flaws, cautious energy. I'm hearing, if you don't love me by now. The thing is, Sag, what's on your mind is happiness. That's the overall energy. The key, the truth is the key. And you're dancing on top of that egg like it's all good. The key will come. Happy, happy. Sagittarius is getting reassurance from the divine that they're okay. That they're okay. They're on the right path. They're making the right choices. If someone didn't come correct, they're like, absolutely not. I'm a completely new person. Sag is like, I'm a completely new person. I might still have connections to you, and I might still love you, and I might still want to help you. But it's almost like you have to help me to help you. And it's got to be right. Because the last week we have the narcissistic energy of the King of Wands in the reverse being shut down. With the Six of Cups in the reverse and the Six of Coin. So this soulmate energy, this long-time commitment is being put, I'm hearing, the brakes are being put on until someone gives. Until someone gives. And the King of Wands over here, if you see the way these cards are laid out, the King of Wands, you know, this soulmate is looking for the King of Wands to give. Make the offer. The right offer, right? To flip this in the upright. But there's no time, right? Again, we have this time in the reverse. There's no time for bullshit. And so they're cutting it out. Because he's not facing what he has to do over here. Whatever this is. You know, so if they're not aligned, they're not aligned. And that's pretty much it. You know, that's going to disturb your peace. Because we got peace clarifying it in the reverse. And I think Sag knows that. I think Sag knows if they let this person get a hold without coming in exactly correct, it's going to disturb their peace. So Sag is in their power. They're not feeling like a victim. They're not feeling like, you know, they're being controlled by this other person. You're not going to stop me from what I'm doing and what I need to do for myself in the highest good, or you in the highest good, because you know what? Someone's got to fucking care. Someone's got to care. I feel like Sag, with all of these cards, you know, no place like home, a leg up, loyal heart, happy, happy, peace in reverse. I think you very much understand what you want and where you're going. I don't think that whoever you're dealing with or whatever you're dealing with understands where exactly it is you're coming from. But I don't feel like you're willing to let them disturb your peace, despite the fact that you can't necessarily let go either. Like, I think you know you're meant to be involved with this person, even if it's like bouts of in and out for a while, because I think you know, right? I think a part of you knows that this is a higher soul contract that's not complete. I think you do know there's a reason why your heart is loyal to this person and they're still around. I think there's a reason why you're completely reinventing yourself and throwing caution to the wind, because you're not willing to feel like a victim anymore. You're chasing out for your happiness, right? You're going for that. So if that means you have to set out a soul connection because they're not willing to give to you the way that they're supposed to, or they're not respecting you the way you are supposed to, you know, they're not valuing it, then you're not letting them take your peace away, right? You can't. You can't. Like, getting crumbs or getting just, you know, someone to appease you is, for the moment, is not going to work in the long run, right? Someone trying to appease you for the moment is not going to work in the long run. So I feel like whatever this is, you've been loyal to their energy the whole time. It's just healthy boundaries. It's establishing healthy boundaries. Like, yeah, my heart loves you. You know, my soul loves yours. Yes, we are contracted to be together in this life and help each other heal. However, you're not going to walk all over my fucking energy. You're not going to take my peace. You're not going to disturb my happiness. I will separate myself, you know what I mean, from that. So, Sag, I feel like in July, I think, and if you need the help, you're going to get the help you need to support you through it, right? Because we do have a leg up, which is all about people that are more than supportive, helping guide you through it, right? Teaching you how to get to where you're going, right? Getting to your goal. So I do feel like you have help, you know, in the environment around you. It's just you're very much having to hold your authentic power yourself. All right, so what guidance can the universe give Sagittarius for July? What card above all other cards? The heart transmission. The 3 to the 10. I mean, the 3 and the 7 to the 10. The 3 is all about ascension. The 7 is all about divine intervention, divine communication, receiving the guidance, and using it in order to close a cycle and start a new one via a healed heart space. When you are in your self-love, when you know your value, when you know your power and that people can't take it from you, when you know how to create your peace and detach and be able to reset, refocus, and then go back into it, you're showcasing your ability to love both yourself and others in balance. If someone's not loving you the way you deserve to be loved, then you're retracting and loving yourself then. And that's exactly what you need to do, because that energy resonates. Someone knows when you've detached yourself and that you need to recover from dealing with their energy. They understand that. Even if they don't understand the whole healing process or any of that, they know that when you pull back and you detach and you love them, that you're upset and it affects them and it starts to heal their own heart space. So be patient as the heart healing is taking place. When the heart heals, resentment's being released, anger's being released, judgment's being released, self-loathing is being released, regret is being released, all of these things. And it's a lot. It's a lot. So continue to love others and love yourself. Have compassion and understanding for others and yourself. Keep it in balance. Okay? Alright. And a remember card. What would the universe like you to remember to help you most effectively and efficiently get through July with grace, with smooth sailing, as best as you can? What would the universe like you to keep in mind? You're an individual. You're an individual, Sag. Leave your unique stamp of love on everything you do. Remember that. You and your divine power at 100%, when you're balanced in self-love and love of others, when your quote-unquote selfishness is balanced with your selflessness, that's the best individual version of yourself that you can create. That is loving at 100% when you are in your uniqueness. The way you love is unique in the world. It creates a ripple. Stick to what you intuitively know is best for you in the moment as an individual, and you cannot go wrong with how that ripples out. Do as you're guided. Trust your sensing. If you need to take a step back, it doesn't feel good, you need to take a step back, do that. Detach and separate yourself and go into self-love mode. Recenter. Recenter. Give yourself whatever time you need to recenter. It could take 5 minutes, it could take 5 days. Whatever you need. Don't feel bad about that, because whatever else is going on in your outer with any other people, they're understanding, they're getting the heart healing, they're getting the heart healing transmission even through the silence, even through the detachment. They're feeling the energy and they're understanding what you're doing. You don't have to explain it. They get it. Alright, they get it. You gotta do you, do you. You are important. Don't forget how important you are. You are equally as important as everybody else. Your problems are equally as strong as everybody else. They're as equally as important. Okay? Don't forget the value of taking care of yourself. You're that kind of important. Alright? So Sag, I hope that helps. Guys, now that the fire signs are done, I am going to take a brief break, and I will come back, and I think I'm going to do water signs next. So I will see y'all soon. Love and light until next time, guys. Bye.